Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name's Haydarno and welcome back to Haydarno Retro, and today we are back to making more LEGO weaponry episodes. Well, we're back to LEGO weaponry episodes, and in today's episode, yes, this is the same shirt that I was wearing in the last episode. That's because I'm recording this episode straight after the last episode I made, so that way it's easier that way. But anyway, this is a weapon that I have not made before in particular. That's because I'm not really a huge fan of these weapons, but I made this one just because it's different and it's not a firearm for once. This is something out of my reach, something out of my interest, and I just wanted to make it just to experiment with, to see what your guys' thoughts are. And I would say, well, I had a hard time making this one just because it was my first time making this sort of weapon, and I'd say I wouldn't have been able to make this without a person on YouTube who made a tutorial on his particular weapon, and I'll leave like a video annotation on the screen right here, or I'll just leave a link in the description below just so you can check out his video, because if it wasn't for him I wouldn't have been able to make this weapon and I would have skipped it entirely. So yes, you should give this guy some credit for, well, yes, I should give this guy some credit for helping me out and the public for making their own flip knives if they wanted to. So yeah, thank you very much for that. And yes, I did say flip knife because it is a flip knife. My first time ever making one, and yes, I apologise if it's not up to par or if it's not up to your interests or to your expertise, but again, it's my first time, so please cut me some slack, please. So there's the knife. Oh yes, pretty cool stuff. So anyway, how this basically operates, it's very simple. You get this spring right here, you pull it back and you see this grey piece right here that's in front of the curvy piece, or next to the curvy piece right here. Yeah, that piece that pushes the spring at the front here, and once it gets far enough it clips it into place, and the spring is on top of the grey piece, preventing the blade area from rotating or flipping all the way around to the knife or to the handle. But if you wanted to flip it and put it away, it's very simple. Pretty cool. Let me show you one more time. Yep. Pretty cool. Again, the person that made the tutorial for this particular flip knife, his one is more color corrected rather than multicolored like this. Again, I only have a limited amount of pieces and I don't have all the correct colored pieces, thus I have to make them the way I do. So I apologize if it's a bit of an eyesore right now, but again, it's just the way I do things, unfortunately. And I really do hope that I do get colored sets, just so that in the future, hopefully in the future, my future weapons would be correct and color coded. So that's what I hope in the future. And yes, this is all I have to show you for today's episode, but join me next time for other weapons I'll be making. Of course, I don't know what I'll be making. Hopefully another beefy weapon, but this is like 4 times bigger than the Desert Eagle. Oh yes, this one that I hope to make really kicks a punch. I'll tell you that right now. It's one of those huge things that you probably would be scared to fire. You'll be scared as hell to fire one of these unless you have the balls to fire them. Is that blimmin' huge, I'll tell you that. But anyways, I'll see what I can do with that weapon. But anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like or a comment down below, or watch the full of this episode. It helped me a lot. But if you really liked it, why not subscribe to my channel and keep the channel growing? It helped me lots as well. Oh yes, keep up to date with videos that I do. And if you're new around the channel, welcome. Feel free to have a look around content that I've done in the past, or if you want to keep up to date with the rest of the community, that would help me a lot as well. But either way, it is up to you. And also give that guy who I've looked at the tutorial for some credit, because without him, like I said, I wouldn't have been able to make this bad boy at all. I would have skipped this entirely. So yeah, thank you guys. Well, thank you so much for helping me out with this particular weapon. So anyway, join me next time for future episodes, and as always, enjoy the rest of your days. Salute!